My name is Taylor Wallace. I'm from Bedford, New Hampshire originally, and I am on the men's lacrosse team. Freshman year I played men's soccer as well, but I decided to focus just primarily on one sport after that. I came in as a business major, and now I've added an econ major as well. Being a lacrosse player here at St. Michael's College is definitely being part of a family. My typical day here at St. Mike's is a pretty early morning. A particular day I can recall is waking up at 6:20 to get over to Tarrant Recreational Facilities to watch film at 6:30. We did that until about 8:30, went to class for 9:30, got a little breakfast before that, of course. And had 3 classes then, got some lunch, was able to kind of relax and do some homework for a little bit before practice started at 3:30. That goes till 5:30. A little bit of a break for dinner, and then we're back to the weight room that night for 7:30 to 9:30 lift. So it can definitely be a busy day, and if you don't prioritize your homework or meetings and whatnot, it can kind of build up on you, and all of a sudden it's late at night and you still have a lot of work to do when you're the most tired, and you need to start focusing for the next day. We have 16 games in a season, and there's not 16 Saturdays necessarily in a season, so we have some midday games. Sometimes it conflicts with classes in terms of when we have to leave on a bus to get down to games that are in the southern part of New England. The day in the life of a student athlete can be kind of stressful, and it's important to take time for yourself and realize what the bigger picture is. But I mean, waking up early in the morning and getting a lot done and getting class done by other times, like other students are just starting to wake up, it can be you can make you feel good about yourself. Like, you're already getting a big jump start on the day. And granted, you might be up a little bit later than you want to too when you have to do work later at night, but at the end of the week you are proud of what you've done. There's definitely some things you miss, but you definitely get a whole nother experience as well on top of that. And you'll never really look back and say, oh, I didn't go out enough. You'll look back and say, I had a great balance. I wish others knew, like, we kind of all have individual personalities as well. I think when people see us all sitting in Alio together or in the dining hall all together, there's like 2 or 3 big tables and no one else it's just a lacrosse team sitting there. I think they kind of see us as like a bunch of people opposed to individuals. A big part of athletics for me is like being able to give back, and I think I've tried to focus a lot of my individual stuff as well as team-oriented stuff as well as SAC stuff towards volunteering and kind of giving back to a community that's blessed us with being able to play this sport. And we have a great team impact athlete named Joe. He comes to all of our games and some of our practices. And you never talk about the positives enough in terms of what athletes can do for the community and the volunteer work that they put in. For sure, yeah, it's definitely worth it. You get a great experience. You get to travel and compete and have a family, and you still get a great education as well. Bye guys, thanks for hanging out for a day in the life. It's been fun.